Imagine the world without money. I wonder if you can do it. What would a world without money look like? That's what we are going to talk about today, and that's what would happen if there was no money in our life. Dollars, cents, savings, debt, currency, like it or not, this is our society today. But it wasn't always that way. Several thousand years ago, we were a species of hunters and gatherers, but over time, we started experimenting with agriculture, and learned how to grow our own food. We stopped moving and settled down, then formed organized communities. Life got easier, but we still wanted more than we had, so we began to barter. Let us fast forward to the oldest minted coin in 600 before Christ. Since then, money is in control in our life, so what would happen if that suddenly changed? One thing is certain, the looting and crime would go up, because humans have needs. We get hungry, we get cold, and we get jealous. Law and economy normally keep these desires under control, and they determine what we can get it and what we cannot get it. But suddenly, everything has lost its value. We no longer have an incentive to work anything. No one wants to work for free. Without salary we lose all important services. No police, no firemen, no doctors, no military. And what about technology? Power isn't free, and the same to cell service and the internet, so our world will be plunged into darkness. In this disorder, gun owners will be stronger, and they will have the largest amount of everything, and it would be in their own best interests to join together to gain a greater share of resources, so will be gangs. With humans forming into factions, we can already begin to see a repetition of ancient societies. The streets would no longer be safe, your life will be in danger, and there will be a high potential of your exposure to rob. So humans would form groups and live in fortified places to protect themselves. They may send teams out to invade nearby communities or to partnerships with neighbors. We would have to re-establish the barter system, but it's harder to do in modern society, because early civilization had fewer commodities, so the trade was easier. But we are used to so many different goods and services. It might be difficult to establish a value of exchange. It's not just a matter of exchange apples for oranges. Life today is much more complicated. And how could you save for the future if everything in has a shelf life? These are only some of the concerns that have been resolved by currency. But maybe a world without currency would be an opportunity to restructure our society. Today, we produce enough food to feed everyone, and yet a lot of people are still hungry. And there is enough houses for us all, and yet some of us are homeless. Without money, maybe we will work together and cooperate for the benefit of all. Tell me in the comments what you think will happen if the currency disappear.